It's the longest road in poker. 7 days to a final table, 9 days to a champion. Today, day 2 must be conquered. Familiar faces find themselves in prime position, ready for whatever comes their way.
There it is.
He's about to leave.
Can't believe it. He doesn't believe it. The microphone's in hand.
You can leave if you want.
The main event is making and taking names. We are on the road again.
Did we start yet?
Yes. We did.
Welcome back to the Las Vegas Strip for the 2022 World Series of Poker main event, Day 2D, coming at you from Bally's in Paris. My name is Remko Rinkema, joined as always by Donnie Peters, as we have Lon McCarron and Jamie Kerstetter on the call on the main mothership station on PokerGo.com. Please stay with us here for a 1-hour free preview of today's main event action, as the overall field is up to over 8,600 players, and we are rapidly approaching what could be the biggest main event in history. 2006, still the record, the Jamie Gold year, 8,773, but boy, oh boy, are we close to that number, and it is a wonderful position to be in. Back in the building today, main event champs, Corey Aldemir, Johnny Chan, Greg Mershon, Chris Moneymaker, Scotty Wynn, and Damian Salas, all in the hunt, all in the mix. For the people in the chat that are tuning in, please let us know who you are rooting for. We'd love to try to give you an update on your favorite player during this first hour. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. First giveaway, as always, when we hit 1,000 likes during the main event. Got to pop things off, got to make things a little bit tougher on you guys. We have a free month of PokerGo on the line for all of you who like the video. And we'll do a random draw, of course. 1,000 likes, random draw, one winner for that free month of PokerGo. There's Joe Hashem in action earlier as well. It's an honor and a pleasure to provide this coverage of the main event, as we have a look at the banner of both Joe Hashem and Jamie Gold here inside the Bally's Convention Center. A long journey still lies ahead for all these players, as we have Aussie, boy. The three sons of Joe Hashem in the mix, Daniel, James, and Anthony, playing in the main event. The family ties are strong here in the main event, as we saw Todd Brunson, from the most iconic poker family, bust out yesterday. And here's a look at our secondary feature table, headlined by none other than Chris Moneymaker, the 03 main event champ. Came into Las Vegas to play just the main event and the main event only. But it's great to have him in the mix again, representing the Memphis Grizzlies on his secondary feature table. And then, of course, we swing on over to our main feature table. There it is. The Techno Crane gives you a look at what ultimately will be the final table. But right now, it is a stacked feature table with JC Tran, Boston Rob Mariano, John Juanda, and Chris DeMacy. Donnie, what a stacked table on day 2 to kick things off with.
It is a very stacked table. It's great to see. John Juanda, I feel like we haven't seen him in a long time.
Absolutely. 5 WSOP bracelets for Juanda. Arguably one of the most accomplished players of his generation. And there's Rob, Boston Rob, the most Boston man of all time. Survivor legend.
That's right. And PokerGo ambassador.
And newly crowned PokerGo ambassador.
You get a crown for that?
I don't know. I think you should. I think you should. By the way, for people in the chat, let us know if you, or let us know where you're watching from. Love to know. And if you want to give away in the past, we realize we have some issues with our Twitter page. We were getting so many DMs that they weren't coming through anymore. We have tested this, and it has been an issue. So if you've won a giveaway and you have not heard from us, if you've DM'd us, please send an email to social@pokergo.com with what you won, when you won it, and a screenshot of your YouTube account, and we'll try to rectify any delays we've had in sending out some merch.
Little pots, for sure.
Because I guess you guys broke our inbox. I guess that's what happened. But anyway, love to do it for you guys. Love to be involved and in the mix here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
First hour is free.
Maine in the house, Costa Rica in the house, France, Iowa, boom. Appreciate it. Chat is alive and kicking. It's good to see. Here it is, the tournament summary provided by Zenny Eyewear. Eyewear for everyone. like I said before, over 8,600 players in the main event so far. And tomorrow, we will combine for what's going to be a massive day 3. Donnie, WSOP alluded to it at the start that this might be, you know, a record-setting main event field.
Oh, they said it would be.
It would be. So
at the press conference leading into the series.
And what I'm going to say here is that it's going to make the grind for these players even tougher battling through such a massive field.
Yeah, of course, but it's going to make the prize at the end, that giant pot of gold, as they say, even more worth it. Probably right around 9 million, maybe a little bit more. Tim Duckworth and I did some you know, napkin math the other day on the PokerGO podcast, and we think that they're going to get around 9 million for first. When Karai won it last year, 8 million for first. So, you know, and then the year before that, well, 2019, because 2020 didn't really count due to the pandemic shutting everything down. Hossein Ensan won $10 million. So,
did you say Karai Aldemir?
Karai Aldemir.
There he is.
Bing, bing.
Karai Aldemir on the 3rd feature table. Oh, up to 170K already. I spoke to him personally just before play resumed, and he said that he was really feeling it. He was off to a bit of a slow start, but already got a double up today.
Karai Aldemir, we meet again. What has changed in your life since walking out of the World Series with a main event bracelet?
I mean, I guess less than you'd expect. I mean, not a lot has changed. Life was good before. Life is still good. Haven't played that much poker this year so far until the start of the series. The series I've been playing a lot. But yeah, all good.
Do you feel any kind of pressure as a defending champion of the main?
Not at all. I don't know. A lot of people ask me that. I kind of feel the opposite way. I'm very relaxed this series. I don't think there's any pressure. People can't really expect me to win again, so I'll still try, but no pressure.
You've made a couple runs this series. What do you think accounts for that success?
I mean, I think I'm a good poker player. That helps. Still some luck, of course. I played a lot of tournaments. I mean, this series, I'm not up a lot of money. I just played a lot of tournaments, and of course I had some good runs, especially in the high rollers. That's always good if you run well in the higher buy-ins you play. Yeah.
A good poker player. He used to be so modest, and then he wins the main. Thanks for the time, Craig. Good luck today.
Thanks.
How can you not love Karai Aldemir? Always up for a chat, always smiling, and someone who represents the game of poker in a tremendous way. A little look here at Karai's table as he's involved in some action. What looks like perhaps a 4-bet here. Karai Aldemir, of course, did not win his main event by folding, so it's good to get him involved here early on.
I'm kind of confused how this is a 4-bet, but
the Reds are.
Maybe it is a 4-bet.
Are the Reds 500? I'm confused.
No, the Reds are 5,000.
Okay, so then it has to be, right?
I would know. I lost all my Reds.
Oh, you lost all your red chips. Yeah, Donnie Peters, by the way, alongside me, played the main event for the very first time.
Unfortunately, I'm in the booth with you. Yeah, the green chips you see. You can see the gentleman stack right here in the foreground of the screen. Green chips are 25K, reds are 5K, yellows are 1K, and those black chips are 100. There are also purple 500 chips in play. So nice variety.
Anson Sang also at this table in the 6th seat. I've seen him at high roller events in the past. As Karai lays this one down. 6 completes the board, 3 hearts out there now. Ooh, it looks like hearts.
I mean, yeah, it looks like the 7-4 of hearts, which is great for a 4-bet pot.
All right, early action here going to the gentleman in the 9 seat. If you're just tuning in, this is the World Series Poker main event. It is day 2D. And we, of course, are slowly making our way through what will be one of the biggest main events in the history of the game.
I think he was watching,
culminating with a final table that will last 2 days, streaming live on PokerGO exclusively. It's the best time of the year for poker. If you are a fan of the game, consider subscribing to PokerGO. Use promo code GETWSOP30 to save $30 on your annual subscription. That means you also get to watch our new season of High Stakes Poker and many more tournaments,
they're not complaining about me.
both live and on demand.
At least he didn't say, "Oh, a month ago I saw you betting 10,000."
No, you were watching. I thought you were watching. No,
and everyone at home be like, "Damn, he's a degenerate."
For all our Mincy fans in the chat, I spoke to Mincy just before coming on air here. He is sitting way across in the other room. and he's sitting on a short stack hoping to make a bit of a run. So check out PokerGo on Twitter, twitter.com/PokerGo. We have an interview with Mincy that we just posted. He's going to need some run good and some help to get back into the game after losing a massive pot with ace-king versus aces. Got some flop action here on ace-9 deuce with 2 hearts. Federico, Tran, and Juanda in the mix. Juanda just missing out on his set there, as Tran will continue with queen high.
I'm okay.
Donnie, imagine being Boston Rob and you're sandwiched between 2 icons of the game, JC Tran and John Juanda.
Imagine being JC Tran and John Juanda and flanking a Survivor icon, a reality TV show icon, Boston Rob, a PokerGo ambassador, Boston Rob. JC Tran is just one of those guys that, you know, he may not play as many tournaments as he once did. He may not grind the circuit as hard as he once did, but always a force to be reckoned with.
Here's a little player comparison between the 3. Tran has 2 bracelets, Juanda has 5. Tran has 73 cashes, Juanda has 66.
I mean, listen. This,
and then look at the final column
this
here.
This is an extremely misleading graphic. We need to talk to the producers in defense of our guy Boston Rob. They're not showing tournaments played. Okay, so Boston Rob could very well, and I might even bet that he has a higher percentage cash rate than these other guys, because they've played hundreds, if not thousands, of WSOP tournaments, and Boston Rob maybe has played what, 5?
Probably.
In the money once, 20%. That's really good. It's right on par with the best poker players in the world.
Much love for Boston Rob, who raises it up here with 7s to 3,000. Juanda quick to toss ace-jack into the muck. Donnie, ace-jack is not really a main event hand.
Hot 7s, Boston Rob. I mean, ace-jack depends on the position, depends if it's suited. You know, I mean, there's just a lot of factors. You just can never really give one definitive answer for a hand what to do with it.
If you fold pre-flop here, I wasn't sure.
Also depends on stack size. So yeah, Boston Rob takes that one down there with a simple raise. Those hot 7s coming in action. Boston Rob looks like he came to play today. Shades, hat, looking like he means business.
It's good to see that. Of course, you know, Boston Rob doesn't play poker for a living, but then when you get a chance to play the main event, you got to lock in, you got to focus, and try the best you can. And it is cool to see him be so focused in the tournament.
I see Chris DeMacy at this table as well in the 6th seat.
Very accomplished player as well. By the way, John Juanda, for not having played much poker in the last few years, sitting on $25 million in career live tournament earnings is absolutely wild.
Oh, thank
I remember when he
sorry for whoever wants to be there.
when he won EBT Barcelona. Like, even that was kind of crazy because he hadn't been playing a super ton at the time, and then all of a sudden, bang, he's at the final table, and he goes on to win it.
JC Tran, by the way, also former main event finalist on top of all his other accomplishments.
Good? I have no idea where I'm going.
Donnie, if you got to stake one player, would you stake JC Tran or John Juanda?
Wow. What games?
Let's do the main event.
I think no boo sounds good.
I don't think you can get in right now. It's
I don't know, man.
They tried it, yeah.
I think JC Tran.
We can get in.
You.
Get in anywhere.
With you.
I think I remember years ago,
Got reservations.
and you know he's gonna crush me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember Daniel Negreanu once saying that he thinks John Juanda is the best pre-flop no limit hold'em tournament player in the game.
I think you're crazy.
I don't know if that still holds true given the rise of some of these absolute crushers that we know out there. We're out there in the solver streets, but John Juanda just seemed like he always kind of had it figured out pre-flop and would put you in horrible spots back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean, you know, 10 years ago, which isn't really that much back in the day.
35?
Man, I'd take down that yellowtail sashimi like it's going out of business.
The lettuce wrap. No, the lettuce.
DeMacy bets 3,500 here on the Queen 6-5. Of course, incredibly strong hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Backdoor straight flush draw. As Ebrahimpour
You're in charge of
try
that.
not to
Sometimes
go-
I gotta practice a little bit on these names. Ibrahim Pour
$40 a pop.
makes the call with
Yeah.
fours.
Yeah.
We order 25.
Optimistic
at a
call here,
time.
Donnie.
Me and
25 orders.
my buddy.
A little bit of an
Josh,
optimistic
our
call,
AD,
yes, but
we go and we order 25 orders.
sometimes
at a
poker
time.
favors
Big play
the
each.
optimist.
Yep.
I mean, Ibrahim Pour picks up
I mean,
a
you
straight
just
draw
keep
while
eating
the
and
Macy
you
picks
won't
up
feel
a
anything.
flush draw. We could see more money go into the middle here as, from my point of view, this is the perfect
Good
card for
job.
the Macy to
Close to
continue
dinner.
on. Check, check, though. We're going to see the river card for free. Ace on the river. Good card for DeMacy to bluff on if Ibrahim Pour decides to check again, and he does. DeMacy, a long-time poker professional, lots of experience in the game. Just tuning in, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Doing our first giveaway of a free month of PokerGo. We get 1,000 likes. And you guys have all been subscribing super hard in the last few days. Much love. If you're a new subscriber, please let us know in the chat that you are new to our YouTube channel. Of course, PokerGo is where we have most of our action. And why? Pay attention here. DeMacy bets 8,500. Ibrahim Pour not thinking about folding just yet, Donnie.
He's not thinking about folding just yet. Looking like he's going to get a bit sticky here, but hasn't made the call just yet.
Tomorrow will be the first day of the main event where every player in the tournament will be playing at the same time. We had 4 starting days. This is the second day, too. And then from tomorrow onwards, we're really going to see some storylines building as players will be accumulating chips into the millions.
Guess I'm not getting raised.
Somebody already hit $1 million yesterday.
Yeah, I was very excited to see that.
Crazy.
The first player to hit $1 million is always good.
Gavin Monroe.
Okay.
Take your time, man. No rush.
I'm not a fan of when other players at the table say, take your time. Not a fan.
Sure, why not?
Oh, wow.
The sure, why not?
DeMacy.
You know what the sure, why not is? That is the extremely polite version of F it, I call. That is what that is.
Ibrahim Pour pulls the trigger.
If you bet, obviously, 'cause I had a straight draw, so
I
it
noticed.
saved you some chips, I guess. The luck of it.
Oh, Ibrahim Pour apologizing, Donnie.
You win,
What the name?
DeMacy, of course, shriveling up in his
Right.
seat there.
All right, Armin, in the late reg line, just checking in. You're here at the World Series of Poker Main Event. What brought you here?
What, to the main event?
Yeah.
Just have a little bit of a gamble last minute. Just flew in from LA 4 hours ago, had a 3-hour sleep, and now, yeah, just thought I'd get in there.
What went into the thought process of thinking, okay, I'm going to come, but it's going to be at the very, very last minute?
If I finish in the top 20, I'll be out the hole for the trip. So, happy days.
Okay, just top 20 in the main, that's all, right?
That's all I need.
Okay, best
Yeah,
of luck.
and I'm even.
All right, good luck.
right,
Okay,
thank
thanks,
you.
Armin. Appreciate it.
All right. Where am I heading? It's me?
Yep, that's all yours.
All right.
Second table in.
Okay.
Is that real?
I mean, why would we not believe this man?
Armin rocks up from LA, flies in very last minute, and has like a 500K hole to clear. Because according to my math, top 20 in the main is a $500,000 score. So this guy, I guess we got to root for him. He's in a bit of trouble. Stuck $500,000 in Las Vegas. But hey, it's Las Vegas. You can always spin it up, I guess.
I think we even have the
By the way, for those
same
asking
wedding ring I did.
about the
Is
coverage
yours
on
plastic?
TV,
Yeah.
there will be episodes on TV
I mean, I have a
later,
few,
as
but
they have always been.
That's where I have
For
two.
those
I have one
that misremember,
one for each way.
in the past, TV
Dude, we're
episodes were
filming.
never airing in real time as the event was being
Just gotta
played
make
out.
sure you slip
They
it
always
on
came
and
out
off
at
at
a
the
later
right
time.
times, like Fred Flintstone at the
That
water
process
bottle.
is still in
See
play.
that? I took my ring off because I was getting too fat during COVID, and this has been like a year to year and a half, and I still got that damn ring. I mean, that's how fat I was. How much it was cutting my finger off.
Yeah, and blood supply's gone.
I offered Chris Moneymaker a
That's
weight
why I
loss
went to
bet
Plastic.
when the pandemic
plastic
started, and
can
he
also,
declined.
you know,
And
take it off easier
I guess
now.
he's regretting that right now as he
just kidding.
is still complaining about
100% kidding.
the ring imprint on his hand.
Whoever's
He
listening
should
to
have been
that,
in the
do
one with
not
us.
hear
Yeah, that's what I invited him to.
Yeah.
Notice he
Come
didn't
on,
make any
Chris.
joke about the multiple wives.
Everyone loves a good gamble.
McDougal continues here with top pair.
He just played a hand to avoid the whole conversation.
Juanda tosses his ace-9 suited into the muck as Amin comes along with the flush draw.
And there's that flush on the turn. 10 of clubs.
Above and beyond, like the health of my check. It's unbelievable.
McDougal checks behind. As long as Amin doesn't fold this hand, he's going to take it down.
I haven't spent any time in Alabama. I think I might have been down there for like a baseball tournament in like high school.
I believe
Got beautiful beaches.
late registration is indeed closed right now, so WSOP verifying numbers. We should have payouts tonight for
It
the
is
main
right on my
event.
coast.
Yeah, yeah, but a lot of people think it's like landlocked. Like the beach that we got looks like two titties on the bottom.
8,000.
Orange Beach is like a beautiful place.
Amin comes in with a bluff,
One of the prettiest.
trying to get
things.
McDougal off his top pair.
You ever go down to Orange Beach?
I don't go to Alabama.
Missing out.
We just go to Florida. We go down to Pensacola and cut over, so we miss Alabama entirely.
Dude, the Florida is definitely the spot to go, bro.
Wow.
No, I drive down
Lays
45.
down
I
top
go,
pair.
I cut down through Alabama to go to Florida.
Amin
do it as
wins the
fast as
hand
possible.
with the
You ever
flush,
go
but
to-
does
you
not
ever-
get maximum value.
No.
If you want to be on your phone,
Give it a go if you ever get down there.
Okay.
Give it a go if you ever like get down. I know you probably go in like 30A or wherever you're going to.
Oh, we
For
got
those that are
no offense, Jason. We have a great dealer.
talking
coming
about
in.
the coverage.
Jason, you're a good dealer too.
Unrivaled coverage
We
of the
are.
main event this
How you
year.
doing?
12 hours a day, basically 12 days in a
You know,
row.
I'm up here on
It's going to be
stage
phenomenal.
playing
Here's a
with
look at
a
the
bunch of clowns.
Storm X chips. The blacks are 100, purple
Yeah,
500,
they're the clown. You got it. I'm not-
yellow are 1,000, the reds are 5,000,
Huh?
and the greens are
I'm very
25,000.
serious
Lovely
all the time.
new chipset after moving away from the Rio.
Are you from the South? Huh? It's got all the symptoms.
He's from like the weird, like the backwoods south.
At least
He's from
chat's
Alabama.
awake when I miscalled the
Right
board.
next
They
to
all of a sudden
Mississippi,
start
so they
chatting.
all do
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me sharp.
What'd you say?
Which part are you from?
I didn't see the third club on the turn. I thought he was bluffing with 7 high. But he made a flush.
Hell yeah.
It's still early, though.
What else do you want to say about Mississippi?
Fuck Mississippi.
Remko needs coffee.
Who's going
Dipping
on?
into that coffee fund later.
Shows violence.
Alabama
Remko rides a
chose
bicycle
violence.
with training wheels.
You don't choose violence.
Have you ever ridden a
That's-
bicycle with training wheels? Do they do that in the Netherlands?
I probably learned how to ride a bike
Can I
when I
lay odds
was
he's
2 years
next on the
old.
bus?
Did it have training wheels?
Well, yeah.
Put a bounty on it,
beginning.
and you're good to go.
I don't even need to. She's got it.
When we took the training wheels off my bike, I fell
Vice versa.
and the wind got knocked out of me and I
Jackson's
passed
really
out. They had
nice
to call
this
the
time.
ambulance to bring me to the
It's not
hospital.
North Mississippi.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
My little sister fell off her bike once, and she got the side of the
drove through
handlebar
that.
into her rib, and she broke her
Definitely
rib.
hit the gas pedal.
That's what happened to me. I had the handlebar jammed into
I'm
my
sure
stomach
everybody
and
says
knocked the
that
wind
about
out of me.
Birmingham.
All right, anyone
Yeah,
more
I drove
bicycle
through
crash
Birmingham.
stories? Let me know in the chat.
95 miles an hour.
Dave
lived in
Sim says,
Birmingham for 6
it
months,
sucks
so
watching this, knowing that I was
I
just
was
playing it
on it
yesterday
during that,
and lost all improved with pocket
I
aces
did
to ace
help
king
out.
off. So frustrating.
That must have been
Dave,
fun.
Yeah, it was.
Dave, join the club. Try
They put me
commentating
up
on
in
it.
like this, the word, like they were charging normally people by the hour, but I stayed there for months. It was a
Don't
unique
laugh at
hotel.
me, Nick.
Was it during
That
the,
really
big
happened. That
Hill
was a true
South,
story.
CW?
And the lady, I was with my mom in the parking lot across from our
This tells
house.
you anything, like,
That's
I
where I
went
was
to
doing
North
my
Anderson
bike
when Enron
riding,
was going
training,
on, and
whatever
then
you
I
want to
went
call it.
to
And like
KPMG
her
and
neighbor
did,
saw it
you know,
happen,
help,
and I'm assuming my mom was
with
like
cruise
yelling or
ships and
something.
stuff.
So
So
my
yeah, I've
neighbor
been in
called
two,
the
you
ambulance,
know,
and then
yeah.
she delivered
Been in 2
a
scandals
gift
like
to me
that.
after I got back from the hospital, like in the days after.
big, bro.
And the gift
Yeah, it
was a
Enron was
towel,
pretty
like
big
a
too.
beach
So,
towel or
yeah.
a pool towel,
light-
and it was Labatt Blue, it was like the beer. Giving this to like a 7-year-old.
All right, so unfortunately, no sound in this interview. Got some technical issues here, so we can't hear what Jeff Platt is discussing. But we do see Pocket Kings here on the screen for McDougal. So
I'm assuming he's asking Gonda where he got this shirt.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, it looks like Tommy Bahama or something.
World Series of shirts.
Yeah,
Loved
definitely.
watching. He was part of the poker boom, you know, so he put it on there for the bucket list, and my mom said she could do it, and it almost feels like fate that he was just at the table and such a great guy. So, like, it's awesome.
You don't know him well enough.
A little bit. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Have you 3-bet Chris yet?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times.
He did.
I have. But I had kings, so what can you do? It's all I had kings.
Yeah, keep telling him you had kings. Thank you for the time, Luke. Good luck today, all right? Thank you.
Jeff, we had a rule that there were no 3-betting Chris's, and he broke that. This guy broke it first. And then everybody started breaking it.
Whoa, I haven't acted yet.
That wasn't Gonda, sorry. That was
fine.
Langsdorff.
Sure.
King on the turn here. What a phenomenal board. A set and a flush draw for McDougal.
The king also improves Fisher's hand.
Yeah, it
at
does.
least to give him some outs.
5,000.
I did have the diamond.
I was about to say.
It's a good king.
McDougal.
No wonder you didn't say no. Put
Showing
it back in
cards.
there.
I was betting.
Yeah, it'll stay. It's all right.
You're correct.
I did have the queen 4 diamonds. That would have been fun.
Dodging a lot of cards.
If I was one spot over, that could have gotten interesting.
I want to give away one free sub.
Just next time we got to call the floor.
How long?
1 month.
Okay.
1 month free sub.
That's right.
I'll give it away in 5 minutes. So you guys have 5 minutes to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give away a free month of PokerGo action. All you have to do is answer the random question
I actually didn't mind
for the giveaway. So only for YouTube subs. Appreciate everyone for tuning in.
I knew we
As we
didn't.
are.
And he said,
Yeah,
I didn't do
I see it.
anything. He said, have the action going.
I knew that guy looked familiar. Probably get more action.
He's like a Dawson Street kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, as it turns out, yeah.
McDougal here. Running a little hot.
Reminds me of yesterday when
Cavalier
had aces twice and queens and kings.
and every other premium holding in the deck. McDougal here opens it up 2,500 with ace king. Players are playing 600, 1,200 blinds, 1,200 big blind ante. Sexton here on the button, 2 jacks, aka the jiggities.
Raise 7,000.
Wrong chip.
IA coming in hot, $10 donation for Moneymaker.
7,000.
That's going straight into the coffee fund. Thank you very much. My guy Remko over here is having a day with the internet as usual.
Unbelievable.
So we'll get him a coffee to make his day a little bit better.
I can't see chat. Donnie's in charge of chat today.
Great. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Donnie.
Might be a bad thing for the chat. Sexton here, 3 bets, makes it 7,000. Back over to McDougal. That looks like quite the 4-bet. 50,900. Yeah, this is essentially putting Sexton all in here. Sexton started the hand with 50,900, so yeah, this is an all-in shove. Those 2 green chips that he threw out, 2 25K chips.
Isn't that sort of the pain of 3-betting in the main event when you have this type of stack size, Donnie? Like you have to know when you 3-bet with jacks what your game plan is if your opponent comes back over the top.
Yes, you should know. I mean, you should have a plan for anything that you're doing. You know, when you bet, you should have a plan like, okay, if my opponent calls, I'm thinking this. If my opponent raises, I'm thinking this. You know, Sexton here. Sexton here could have had a plan and also might have just been, you know, saving a little face.
Oh.
I mean,
but
would you prefer to just see a flop there with jacks, Donnie, instead?
Yes. So McDougal here was opening under the gun +2. Still kind of early position, which
day
you know, I think you can respect.
He put in a group chat and said the guy 6-bet ripped it, and the other guy folded, and the guy flashed a deuce. He said poker's alive and real, guys. Wow.
I don't know if that's poker's alive and real.
Here's a few eliminations from day 2 ABC. Justin Bonomo, Joe Cata, Stephen Chidwick, Phil Hellmuth, Martin Jacobson, and B Win have all been eliminated. Phil Hellmuth, of course, showed up as Darth Vader. Brought his own sound effects, and that did not go so well.
Many people were booing him. But going back to what you said, Remko, yes, if I have jacks there, a premium hand. You know, I would like to
under the gun jams,
see as much of the hand as I can.
Then middle position.
Not just get blown off it there. So
5 bets to like 30K.
Live to fight another day.
It's like, man, just fold kings there. It's sick.
Yeah, it's a throw up spot.
Seven deuce, never loses.
McDougal, 2 9s. McDougal keeps running a little bit hot here with these starting hands. Also running hot in the fact that he got through the 4-bet with the ace-king. Could have certainly been racing.
If he didn't have aces or
for,
kings,
about a third of his stack or
probably
so.
show the hand. If he had something like queen 5, then I'll show it.
How do you know that?
What do you see? Queen 5? I mean,
Corey, yes, we did see the way Daniel Negreanu busted, or at least we saw the way that he lost the large majority of his stack, flopping a full house with pocket 7s on queen, queen 7, losing to queen 9. Pretty brutal way to go out. Here we have Kruger making the call from the big blind.
You fold jacks or ace king.
6-5 of clubs.
Jacks. Former.
Flops a gutter and a backdoor flush draw. Checks McDougal. I mean, this board texture favors him. I would like to see Kruger here call at least one street.
What's that?
I can't imagine he folds ace king. Which seems strange given that
He elects to give it up.
in that spot though.
I mean, he's got 7,000 and 50,000.
That type of board texture
What was it?
just favors McDougal as a pre-flop raiser so much
Flip in
that
or,
he's probably going to be c-betting 100% of his range. Therefore, I would probably call if I was Kruger, just knowing that, trying to, maybe I turn an extra club, maybe I can hit that gutter. I might even be kind of happy if I hit a pair and just try and get the showdown that way. Who are we checking out?
Who are we following? Who are we looking into?
Looks like one of the Hashems.
There is one of the Hashems indeed.
Daniel Hashem doing very well, up to 183,000. Looks like he's involved in this hand right now. 10-4 deuce flop, rainbow.
Okay,
Here we
you're
are,
here
Kevin
now,
Pollak.
so here's the deal. Let's have some fun for the folks back at home. I started this day two with, you know, the starting stack of 60K. Formerly in C2 was kind enough to double me up. Wow. Shortly before the first level break, that felt nice, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't want to jinx myself by saying what a terrific day it's been. Really, it's because of my table. These fellas are the best. This table over here seems okay. Nice enough. Not a lot of chatter or goofing around. These fellas are good. Keep your eye on
I think when he
more
says
than half
these
of them.
players, you're supposed to pan to them and show his
No.
play.
Oh, look who's Scorsese over here.
Yeah. Someone has to do
David
it.
Inselberg.
Except
Here's a look at some notable player chip counts. Johnny Chan doing really well. Of course, 2-time main event champion. Damian Salas, Greg Merson, also former main event winners, along with Scotty Nguyen, who's also on this leaderboard. And there it is, the name that everybody's excited about. Doug Polk, back in the streets, flew in last minute to sign up for the main event on day 2. I'm hopeful we get some Doug Polk coverage here during the main event. He promised me when I spoke to him that he would not do the same thing he did when he played the main event the last time, Donnie. And
what's that?
Would you care to take a guess at the hand he went bust on the last time Doug Polk played the main event? By the way, that's the question for you guys in the chat for the giveaway. What was the hand that Doug Polk told me he went bust on the last time he played the main event? Whether he was telling me the truth or not, I cannot verify. But you guys in the chat, please let
I'll
me
say
know.
Jack 10.
I'll do a random giveaway, so you guys don't even have to get it right, for a free month of PokerGO action. Let me know in the chat right now. Only available for
beginner's luck.
YouTube
This
subs.
is my first.
What
I'm
hand
telling you.
did Doug Polk tell me he busted the main event on? He could have been lying,
This is my first main event.
but I'll ask you guys what he was saying.
I'm not trying to say that or something.
By the way, interview with Doug Polk is going to
I'm not
be in
claiming
our
I'm good
vlog.
or
We do
anything.
a daily vlog on the channel.
And he was telling me.
On our YouTube channel. Is going to be released late tonight, so don't miss that.
Yeah, right.
What hand did Doug Polk tell me he busted with? There's tons of responses coming in.
Eberhard here, ace king of spades.
I love how the chat is merging. They're saying ace deuce, 7 deuce and aces a lot.
Love it.
Oh,
here we go.
Someone said it. Someone said the. Oh, a lot of people said it actually. I guess it's a known answer.
We got a big hand brewing here.
Wow.
Eberhard opened to 2,500 with ace king of spades.
9.5.
Chan in the big blind.
9.5.
9,500.
3 bets to 9,500. I have a feeling we're going to see an all-in and a call here. Just given these stack sizes and the positions of the players at the table. Eberhard is acting out of the cutoff seat. Oh, only makes the call. It's a little bit surprising there. All right, off to a flop we go. Queen 10x with 2 spades.
Well, there's an ace crushing Chan. Both in reality, but also in his mind, Donnie.
Oh yes, for sure. You just hate to see it.
By the way, chat, keep sending those guesses in, and a lot of you have gotten it right, which is really funny to see. So those are the real Doug Polk fans. But we are doing a random draw among everyone that submitted an answer for a free month of PokerGo. The answer, by the way, I can already tell you, is Queen Deuce. He told me he raised under the gun, got 3-bet, and 4-bet jams, Queen Deuce suited. Dang, that's how he busted the main. Got a bet of 5.5K and a call.
25% pot on the flop and a call.
Oh,
what
wow.
You could not ask for a better turn card than that right there. Chan picks up a set of queens. Eberhard still with top pair, but has the flush draw. Wow, he checks it behind.
Oh my God.
Deuce of diamonds on the turn. Chan should be able to get some value here on this board.
Eberhard saved himself an incredible amount of chips. Maybe saved his tournament life, Donnie. If you're Chan here, are you just swinging?
I mean, I think Chan has all betting options open right now. Anything from, 1,200 to 58K, and 58K being the max that he can bet, because that's all Eberhard has left. Yes, it is an overbet, but I mean, overbetting is sometimes good. It looks like he's going to go for full pot here, 30K.
Will the alarm bells be going off in Eberhard's mind? If he makes this call, he's going to be left with very little chips. He does, however, have top pair, top kicker. After this hand concludes, we're going to do the first draw for the giveaway. If you're just tuning in, if you're new to our channel, please like and subscribe. We are doing a daily 1-hour free preview of the main event action all the way until we get to the final table. It's the best time to get into PokerGo right now. Use promo code GETWSOP30 to save $30 on your annual sub, while Eberhard is in the tank here. And he's sort of sensing something, it feels like, when you look at his body language. He's looking down, he's shifting in his chair. Doesn't seem too happy about the situation. Probably also considering, am I up against ace-king as well? Am I calling here to chop? Which
Well, he could certainly be up against ace-queen.
Also possible.
The only thing there is that he does block ace-queen having the ace-king.
Our feature table, by the way, headlined today by Boston Rob, Mariano, John Juanda, and JC Tran. If you're a new subscriber to our YouTube channel, please let us know in the chat. Love to shout you out. Eberhard with the lance. Donnie, can you fold ace-king here?
My chips would have already been in. I'm calling, I'm not shoving. But, I mean, kudos to Eberhard for what looks like sniffing this out. At least to the point where he's thinking about it extensively.
He really seems to be onto something here.
I mean, I don't know how much you put hands like 9s, 8s, ace-9, ace-8 in Chan's range here. We haven't been playing with Chan at this table to know how much he's attacking from the big blind with a 3-bet against a cutoff open. He could certainly be doing it with those hands. You see people get kind of aggressive, and he does have a larger stack. Looks like we're going to get a call here.
Very hard to get rid of ace-king here.
And, I mean, if he does call here, Eberhard, that is, I mean, you can't fault him. I know we can all see the cards. Chat, you guys can see the cards, but, I mean, this is an extremely tough spot. Jack 10 I mean, if he's got Jack 10 suited, does Chan, that could also probably be in his range.
The fact that he's even considering folding here.
There we go. Makes
the call.
Does see the bad news.
Set of queens as Eberhard is down to just 28K.
I mean, he could have gone broke on that hand.
Yes.
So
I was watching the time, just waiting.
Sukrit is asking Show Helmuth, well, we don't have access to a camera inside his hotel room. As Phil Helmuth busted already, he is gone.
You were just
Lots of legends already out of the game. Ivy Helmuth also eliminated.
That main event pain hits different.
The main event pain hits different. Truer words have not been spoken.
Okay. That's not what he really wants to
All
say.
right, time for the draw. Time to pick a random winner.
They would see it like.
I know.
The winner is
I feel you, bro.
Curtis Moore. Curtis Moore, M-O-O-R-E.
Ace King in spades.
Curtis, congratulations. You get a free month of PokerGo action. All you have to do is send an email to
pinball
social@pokergo.com with a screenshot
could have been worse.
of you logged into your YouTube account so we can verify your name on the screen. Let us know you won the free month giveaway, and we will credit your account. Appreciate you for playing, and we'll do more giveaways. Only available, by the way, for YouTube subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, like the video. We do appreciate it. Donnie and I will be back with a free 1-hour preview every single day as Eberhard now finds pocket jacks against the open raise from Juanda to 2,500. Running the numbers, looking down at how many big blinds he still has. Might see a shove here from Eberhard.
All in.
All in from Eberhard. Juanda, by the way, sitting on 186K, has had a tremendous start to this tournament.
Okay. Too much.
Disciplined fold.
Thank you. Nice.
Quick.
Because it would have been
fold from
embarrassing if I
Juanda.
had to fold to a what was that? The 13 1.
King of the South, Mincy, is sitting on a short stack for those interested. For the video of him on the most recent break. Here it is, the Las Vegas Strip, where you can also play PokerGo Hold'em from the comfort of your house, by the pool, wherever you are. The free-to-play online poker game is now available on your favorite device. Scan the QR code or download it now via the App Store on Google or Android. Or just go to PokerGoHold'em.com if you just want to play some free social poker as we go back to the main feature table, and that is Boston Rob. Focused and disciplined, quietly grinding.
$26.
Chan attacking the blinds with a beautiful hand here, Donnie.
You love the suited wheel hands.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite
Everyone
player.
can laugh at me. This one's really bad. I cannot believe I'm doing this either. Look at this. No, if you see this, no, you're gonna be. No, you guys are gonna just laugh really.
You got to lose that embarrassment. At the
Yeah,
table.
I agree with you, Ibrahim.
I was what?
I mean,
I don't like
I would never fold ace 9 there.
Oh my god.
In the small blind?
No.
I don't like ace 9. Let us know in the chat. Are you guys fans of ace 9? Ace 9, yes or no?
You don't have to be fans of it, but situationally.
I don't like ace 9.
The
Donnie.
button's open.
It's ace 9. Ace 9 offsuit.
Chan is 260K. He's probably not looking at his cards.
I'm not a fan of ace 9 offsuit.
Oh, but you're a fan of just calling with 2 4s?
Yes.
on the queen 6-5-3 ace?
No, I'm looking at the flop right now. There's a 4.
Oh, okay.
No set, no bet, Donnie. No set, no bet. Meanwhile, Tran got involved. Flops top pair. Check calls a bet here to bring us to the turn, as that flop was not very favorable for Chan. Oh, we got some responses here. No, 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 no. I think Ace-9 offsuit has been canceled. Officially been canceled. Mar says Ace-9 is crap unless you're on the button. There we go. I'm glad you guys are on my team. Ace-9 off should be canceled.
Situationally, people. Situationally.
I don't need your GTO wizardry. As
it's not even GTO. People open super wide on the button all the time. Ace-9 is a good hand.
Speaking of situational, Donnie, Chan continued on the 10 high flop with ace high. Finds a king, which of course he can represent within his range to battle with JC Tran. Captain D says it. Play the queen deuce suited instead.
JC ain't going nowhere. Comes in with a check raise. Wow.
So aggressive.
Donnie, this is old school poker.
This is old school poker because normally you see a lot of the new guys that just call here.
Nice
hand. He's got a decent amount of showdown value.
Yeah.
Instead, he decides, no, I'm just gonna.
Like, what can JC Tran be hoping for here? Like, if his opponent has a king,
I think he's hoping for exactly what just happened.
Yeah, but
I mean, maybe he was trying to get value. I don't know. He's JC Tran. He's a legend. I mean,
Yeah, king 10.
Sukrit is asking, what does the ABCD represent? Well,
the alphabet.
The starting days of the main event, 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D, are combined for, oh, by the way, got some all-in action here. Sexton all-in with ace-king versus 10-9 of spades. Flush draw versus top pair. Also a backdoor straight draw for Gonder.
One of those spades being dead. Sexton having the king of spades.
Wow.
Ooh, wow. Jack of spades on the turn.
Nice hand, fellas.
9 of
Enjoy
diamonds on the river.
Yes, sir.
Hate to see you go, Bama.
And the 9-10 of spades.
You ain't got to worry about it.
What?
Talk shit
Sends
about
Sexton to the
I
rail.
know talk shit.
I wasn't
Talk shit about Mississippi. Get kicked out next day.
I wasn't gonna say. I knew the outcome.
Good job, fellas.
Pleasure, man. Be good. Try pack isn't too bad, huh?
Yeah.
Stay around for a little while before you
Looks
drop
like he's taking it quite well.
Y'all are needing the help.
Laughing on the way out the door.
I would be crying.
Dead serious. I'm not lying on that. It actually, one of the guys from backstage actually came up and told me that like they entered it wrong or something like that. This is years ago.
Ibrahim Bor, my new favorite player.
Definitely not folding queen jack for 10 bigs.
I hope he's going to tangle here.
I'm not that tight. Promise you.
Long time ago, they don't make those errors
Ibrahim
anymore.
Bor looks to me like a guy who's having
They
the
might.
time of his life.
Something
Playing
with
the
me.
main event,
There was an
on the
error
feature
recently.
table,
There was a story.
just playing his cards.
On one of the live streams, the cards got mixed up.
I mean, remember that year that they said that Ivy folded the winning hand?
Yeah.
He had like the 8 of clubs or whatever it was?
No.
That could be wrong.
Maybe not.
That doesn't seem like Ivy. I mean, it's at showdown too, I believe.
Okay,
Goldberg here maintains his lead.
So
King
whatever you see
7-5
there,
flop.
might
Two
not true,
clubs.
might not.
Ibrahim Bor does have the queen of clubs.
I like your commitment to the story.
Check from
You know?
Goldberg. Ibrahim Bor
You're gonna tell one, just go all the
checks
way with
his
it.
cards and then checks
Maintain
behind.
it. Yeah, he's 3-barreling. He's all in on the river. Yeah, all the way.
Action
Not
card on the
giving
turn
up.
here. 10 of clubs.
Did you pick up on a tell there by Ibrahim Bor?
Well, he was trying to. He was checked like he was playing blackjack.
Just gonna keep drinking water.
Saying I stand.
I mean, he's got.
And he said it. He's like, that's blackjack. Like he knew what he was doing.
And he's got 20, so.
Oh, I played the main event. I didn't make a reservation one night.
Set here for Goldberg on the turn. This hand all of a sudden got very interesting. Ibrahim Bor picks up an opening and a straight draw and a flush draw.
6 different times, so there's a lot of different islands. But now they shoot primarily in Fiji. Yeah, but a couple times in South America, a couple other times in the South Pacific.
Awesome.
Fun experience, for sure. Tough though. What's harder than others? I mean, the one that I won, I guess, right?
I think he just called.
Oh, he just called?
I want to say the dealer was telling him to put his cards back on the RFID reader, maybe?
Not on an island.
South America,
I don't exactly know.
Did you win
what was happening.
8 on the river.
I did. I won one
Ibrahim
time.
misses.
One time I made it all the way to the end, and it was me and this other girl. And right before they announced who the winner was going to be, I asked her to marry me. So.
That's awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We've been married 17 years, so we have 4 kids.
Oh,
so it was a good hedge.
What season was that?
Yeah, you got the money about.
And now I don't have to hear any more about how she was the winner, because about 10 years later, I actually won.
There you go.
Yeah.
How long did you be out there?
Nice story.
Excuse me?
How long did you be on the island?
39 days. Now it's shorter. Now the modern game, I think, is like 26 days.
That's strong.
I don't follow the game. How does it work?
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
They just put you on an island and you're like.
It starts with like two teams, maybe like 8 or 10 people in each team, and the 2 teams compete each week. The losing team has to vote someone off until there's only about 10 people left. Once there's 10 people left, then it becomes an individual game, and still only one person becomes immune. It's called immunity. And then they still vote people off until there's 2 people left. When there's 2 or sometimes 3 people left, the previous people that were voted off
asking for a river.
who the winner is.
They're kind of like Big Brother. Like that.
A little bit, yeah. But there's
For
some
the voting
aspect to it.
This is
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Do they give you like no food, no shelter, nothing, or you're on your own?
Yeah. They give you like little sustenance, like a handful of rice a
Bare
day.
minimum.
You lose a lot of weight, about a pound a day, you know.
But they have like a full medical staff out there and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to let anybody die, but if you're on the edge of a cliff and you're going to fall off. Yes.
2 waters, please. Little survivor talk there by Boston Rob as we swing on over to the Corey Aldemir table. Corey Aldemir up to 170,000 chips. If you're just tuning in, this is the main event day 2D coverage. My name is Remko Rinkema, joined by Donnie Peters as always for these free previews. We have just about 8 minutes left here on our free preview. Oh,
who we got? Who we got?
Back
George Holmes.
There he is.
There he is.
Show me the light.
Last year's runner-up.
Love me some George Holmes action. Played a phenomenal game at the final table.
Looks like he's got about 300K.
I mean, this guy is just living the dream. Back to the main event the year after finishing second and building a stack once again immediately.
His first event of the summer.
Beautiful.
Right there, 258K.
Here's some more notable chip counts. JRB, 300,000 chips and a bottle of wine. George Holm up to 258. Jeff Matson, Gail Bauman. We got Jungle Man, Van Cates in the house. Jack Oliver, Melanie Weisner. Lots of big-name star players still in the hunt,
$4.
which is a good reminder for you to subscribe to PokerGO, to keep watching because we have a ton more coverage today at the conclusion of this free preview. We have 1 more hour on PokerGO.com before going on a dinner break. And then after dinner, there's 4 more hours of play on PokerGO.com as Boston Rob just flat calls here, Donnie, with ace-king in the small blind. How do you feel about that?
39 days. And
I think it's fine.
Another 6 months before it
Eberhard
actually
here
airs.
has,
and then, so it was about a year after
tendencies that
we
he's
met that we got
on
engaged.
the tighter side.
And then we got married about
position.
a year later.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't mind this flat here. Can also disguise your hand a little bit.
Would you do it again if they asked?
What did Doyle Brunson say?
I've done it
drawing
so many
hand.
times.
Drawing
It's
hand.
Just,
And
you
this
know,
is a great flop for Boston Rob, especially relative to his opponent's hand.
Just switch careers.
Very disguised hand here for Rob.
It is a very disguised hand here for Rob. A lot of times when people are flatting stuff out of the small blind,
A long time ago.
you know, it's a lot of like smallish, medium pairs, that sort of stuff. So could catch Eberhard here in a bit of a tricky spot.
I didn't perform.
What year was that?
Check from Mariano.
2013.
1600 from Eberhard. Little click, little min raise
Ryan Reese.
from Mariano. Eberhard makes the call.
For those that are asking, we do have live chat on PokerGO as well. So
I didn't like the
once
break.
this party ends,
Oh.
the next party
I didn't like the
continues,
break.
and
like
that'll
the break.
end the party for Boston Rob as far as this hand goes, as Eberhard makes 2 pair.
Yeah.
It's
brutal turn card for Rob,
But
who's
I mean,
going to
you
continue
know, when you play a
firing.
tournament, you're in a groove, you know.
The rating was
you got low momentum. You want to keep going.
Eberhard with a very quick call here, taking us to the river.
The way that Mariano check min raised this flop, I don't know if Eberhard's going to get all of his money in.
Ryan Reese. Yeah, right. Hey, who won that?
Unless he did raise here. Did he raise here?
Oh, I assumed it was a quick call.
Same, I don't.
Wait, who won?
What just happened?
Ask?
Oh, he did. He got changed. He got changed.
Okay.
Yeah, he got changed.
I was really confused.
All right, 26-8 in the middle here. Eberhard only has 22K behind, as Boston Rob for sure thinks he has the best hand here.
Ryan Reese.
We're only messing. We asked him like 3 times.
Wow, 15.5 from Boston Rob.
As
Eberhard has only 22K in front of him.
Go eat Nobu by yourself.
I don't know.
15, 20 years? Might be more expensive. 2013.
I mean, Rob's hand could be sets. I don't think Eberhard is folding, but I don't think he's going to shove all of his chips in. I think he's going to end up just calling.
You guys are going to have a lot of fun with me.
Just save himself a little bit. Should Mariano? See, he did say set of 3, set of 8.
Yeah, ace king.
No, good.
Rob's going to see the bad news here.
Wow. His hand.
Deflating moment there for Rob, Donnie. He must have been thinking he was ahead the whole way. Eberhard, after losing a ton of his chips with ace-king versus queens earlier, now chipping back up over the starting stack, 64K, as Boston Rob is down to less than half the starting stack. All players started with 60,000 chips after paying $10,000 to enter this tournament.
What part of Boston are you from?
Grew up in Hyde Park and then moved to Canton when I was about 13.
My brother lives in Somerville.
Somerville, okay.
Are those like really like Boston places, Don?
Yeah, I mean, Boston's huge. Has a lot of like little suburbs and stuff.
Appreciate everyone in the chat. As we are approaching the end of this free hour, let me just say, I'm going to give away another free month of PokerGo. Just let us know who you want to see win the main event. Let us know who you want to see win the main event in the chat. You got a few minutes left here, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video.
People in the chat seem to be questioning Eberhard not moving all in there on the river.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't see why he would move all in there. Just, this is the main event. You know, chip reservation is so important. The off chance that Rob does have you beat, set of 8, set of 3s, I think just calling there is fine.
Absolutely. Staying in the tournament is the name of the game.
So important, especially when, you know, had he left himself with 7K or so, I mean, that's still
I love your turn card. Like ace king
6 big blinds, which is still not the end of the world. You can come back from that. It's not 1 big blind, it's not 2 big blinds. So
exactly. Federico here with deuces, trying to flop a set. By the way, much love and appreciation for everyone in the chat. We'd love to have you on PokerGo, but the YouTube community also means a lot to us. And I just want to let everyone know we have daily highlight recaps of the main event on our PokerGo YouTube channel. So if you don't subscribe to PokerGo, please know you already get a daily recap posted every morning so you can get ready for the next day's action. This is poker's biggest event, the biggest circus, the most exciting event of the year, and we just want to give you guys as much of that action as possible. And of course, you get, what is it, almost 10 hours of live coverage every single day, and that of course is going to grow as this event goes deeper and deeper, as Federico picks it up here with the ducks.
Quack, quack.
Ducks on the pond.
Thank you, Matt. We appreciate you as a happy subscriber. Rick Vaughn said Donnie min-cash Peters. That is right. Although I didn't min-cash the Colossus. I went kind of deep, man.
My event is coming up.
Your event is running right now.
Oh, damn. I might have to go play.
Get in there.
I'm a nit this year. I'm a total nit. All right. Let's draw for a winner here for the free month of PokerGo. If your name gets called, as we are up to over 8,600 players, waiting for that final number at the end of the year.
Peso the Alien, man. I mean, I got to question you. You've now donated at least $6, which, if you use the promo code GetWSOP30, you can get PokerGo for less than $6 a month. I don't exactly understand.
It's $5.80 a month if you use promo code GetWSP30 for PokerGo, as we are watching the final hand of this free preview as Ebrahimpor
with your boy
gets in the mix here with 8-queen offsuit. Love to see it. All right, the winner of the free month of PokerGo is Walt Moody. Walt Moody said Joe Hashem. All the Hashem brothers are still in. You can pick one of those as well. That's just fine. Walt Moody, please email social@pokergo.com. Send a screenshot so we can see your account logged in on YouTube. And then we will credit you with the promo code to sign up to PokerGo for 1 month for free. Very much appreciated.
Thank God.
Everyone playing.
Again. Even 3 deuce, please.
Show it.
Today we have a new
flip it over.
vlog release
I think
as
the
well
first
on our
hand
YouTube
played,
channel.
If it showed, it's something like that one.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
Updates
wasn't bluffing you. I wasn't
the top
bluffing
players
you.
in the
I'm
field.
very okay with a fold. You'll see why.
And as
I wasn't bluffing.
Ebrahimpor is still...
He's your guy.
He's my guy. I love this guy. I hope he goes deep into the tournament. All right. On that note, thanks all so much for watching. This was the free preview of the World Series Poker Main Event Day 2D action. His name is Donnie Peters. My name is Remko Rinkema. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Please continue watching on PokerGo.com right now. Use promo code GetWSP30 to save $30 on your annual subscription, and then we'll have Lon McCarron and Jamie Kerstetter on the call for the rest of the night. For now, good night and have fun.